Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into something lots of fintechs grapple with, launching card issuing outside the European Economic Area.
Yeah, it's definitely a big step.
It is, and it can be pretty complex, right? Get it wrong. And, well, it costs. So our mission today is to really break down the key steps for going international with card issuance, specifically with Verestro.
Happy to be here and shed some light on it.
Great. We've got an expert from Verestro with us. So let's jump right in. What does it actually take for a fintech to start issuing cards globally with you guys?
Well, thanks for having me. You're right. Expanding internationally, especially with cards, it can feel a bit like a minefield. At Verestro, we've really tried to build our platform to, simplify that whole journey. We give access to multiple band sponsors, processors, banks, globally, really.
Okay.
And scale matters here. We're currently managing, I think, over 5 million cards and tokens across 5 continents, processing billions in transactions yearly. So yeah, we've seen what works and, frankly, what doesn't.
Right. That experience counts. So imagine a fintech's ready. They want to look beyond Europe, partner with Verestro. What's the very, very first thing that happens?
It really just starts with a conversation. We need to understand their ambitions first.
Okay.
Where do they want to operate? What's their specific business model? What are the long-term goals? That initial chat is honestly key. It helps us tailor everything.
Makes sense. Get the strategy straight first. Once you've got that understanding, what's next? Like practically for the fintech team.
Almost straight away, they get access to our sandbox environment.
Oh, okay. Quick.
Yeah, very quick. And that comes with all the tech docs, the APIs. It's all in our developer zone.
Yeah.
So they can actually start integrating, start building pretty much immediately. That really speeds things up.
Right, so they get hands-on fast, no waiting around for weeks. What about the formal side, the paperwork?
Yeah, that happens too. Either kind of in parallel or just after that initial tech access, we formalize the partnership. There's a service agreement.
Standard stuff.
Exactly. It just clearly lays out, what we'll do, the services, the scope, the essential framework, like you said.
Right. Now, a really critical piece, especially internationally, the BIN-IN sponsor. For anyone listening who isn't deep in the weeds, the BIN-IN bank identification number is that start of the card number, says who issued it. How do you handle finding those partners for fintechs globally?
Yeah, BIN-Is are crucial. And that's really where our multi-BIN-On sponsor platform shines, I think.
How so?
Well, we do one of two things. We either identify the right suitable BIN-On sponsors in the specific markets the fintech is targeting, or quite often, we actually already have commercial agreements set up with sponsors in those regions.
Leveraging existing relationships.
Precisely. And the big benefit here is it stops the fintech getting locked into just one single BIN-On sponsor. That gives them huge flexibility.
Right.
Reduces risk, too.
Yeah, I can see that. Relying on one partner for market access feels risky. So, okay, the tech team's integrating. You've got a BIN-On sponsor lined up. When do they actually get to, issue the first card?
As soon as that technical integration is done and the BIN-O sponsor is ready to go in their chosen market, they can start. Immediately. Issuing cards, processing payouts to cards, using other payment features on our platform. They're live.
Wow, okay. So they're up and running. But what about all the, the day-to-day operational stuff? Settlements, reconciliations? That sounds like a headache.
That's where we come in again.
Yeah.
We handle that heavy lifting. The daily operations, the settlements, that's on us.
Freeing them up.
Exactly.
Yep.
It lets the fintech focus completely on their core job, their go-to-market plan, the user experience, marketing, pricing.
Yeah.
All that crucial front-end stuff.
You mentioned that multi-BIN-On sponsor approach gives flexibility. Can you maybe give an example of why that's so vital when you're crossing borders?
Sure. Think about regulations. They vary massively region to region.
Right, absolutely.
Different rules for different card products. Having multiple BIN options means a fintech can actually tailor what they offer to fit those specific local rules much more easily. You avoid delays, stay compliant. Plus, you might even get better fee structures because you have choices.
That makes a lot of sense. Avoids delays and potentially saves money. Looking longer term, what happens when a fintech really scales up, becomes a major player?
Our platform's built precisely for that scalability. So when a fintech gets big enough, maybe they become a principal member with MasterCard or Visa themselves.
Right, the next level.
Yeah. We make it straightforward to migrate their whole card program over to their own bins. It's a seamless transition.
So it's future-proofed. That's good planning.
Yeah.
And just finally, to give us a sense of scale, how widespread is Verestro's operation in enabling all this?
Well, like I mentioned, we operate across 5 continents now. We're managing over 5 million cards and tokens and processing over $2 billion US annually in transactions. So yeah, we have the experience and, importantly, the robust infrastructure to handle international card issuing properly at scale.
Okay, so wrapping it up then. For a fintech looking to issue cards internationally outside the EEA using Verestro, sounds like, start with a clear chat, get quick tech access, leverage that multi-bin network you have, launch cards and payments, and then you guys handle the operational side, giving them flexibility and scalability.
That's it in a nutshell. We really aim to take something that feels complex and, well, demystify it, streamline it.
Excellent. That's really clear. So here's a final thought for you listening. How could using a multi-bin strategy, really thinking about it strategically, unlock faster, more agile global growth for your fintech? Definitely something worth considering for anyone ambitious in this space. Our thanks to our expert from Verestro for this fantastic deep dive.
My pleasure. Thanks for the chat.